pull it back here. There. Okay, now down and then, no, we gotta get the, yeah.
So it's time to do the ceiling over the stairwell, and obviously there's a big gap there, so it's not really the safest to try and span that. So what I'm gonna do is hang some probably 2x4s at the flush level with the floor, and then span some 2x12s across that, fasten them down on both sides, lay a couple sheets of OSB so we have a nice solid platform to walk on without falling, because it would be a shame to get injured. So I'm gonna get that all fastened on, and then get a floor here so we can finish our first row of ceiling and then work our way up. Yesterday we got about halfway done. We had four rows over on the east side, and then most of a row on this side. So a little bit more than half. Hopefully today by 10 or 11 o'clock we can have the ceiling done, and then we can get going on wall framing. And then I've got to head up in the attic and do some flushing of the wood, since it's 4 foot on center for the trusses. There's a little bit of bowing on some of them, so I'm gonna take just a short 2x4 block, fasten it down on both sides and kind of suck them back together. I'm also gonna tape the plastic from the top just as an additional insurance policy for the vapor barrier, and also put some spacers between these insulation guards. Just some of them are bowing up towards the actual steel roof, and I want to make sure we have as much airflow through those as possible while we have a chance. So keeping those wide open to keep airflow moving in the attic space and keep moisture from building up. So that's this morning's agenda. Allie and my dad are still sleeping because it's 6 a.m. I don't expect them to have the kind of ambition that I do for this. It's not natural. So I'll get going and then snack on chocolate covered peanuts until I get a text that breakfast is ready. So that's kind of been the agreement, is I'll do all the physically hard stuff and kind of take that load off of my dad and Allie, because my dad's 67 years old and he's still a strong guy, but obviously I can handle it better. And I guess the agreement is Allie makes food in return for me doing all the physically strenuous stuff, but she pulls her own weight. She's slinging around sheets of OSB all day yesterday, and we'll see how sore she is today, but she is no slouch, that's for sure. I am very lucky to be married to someone who is not scared of physical labor and getting things done when the time dictates that those things be done. But anyway, I'll get to this. We'll probably do a time lapse because it's not super exciting to watch in normal motion. So enjoy.